Good morning. Let's start here. How would you say that the climate change impacts wildfires here in Colorado?
I say we're seeing an earlier fire season. We're seeing fire impacts last much later into the year. It's a hotter and drier year with leading to more persistent drought and historic fire behavior. We've seen fires fanned by hurricane force winds burn over 100,000 acres in a single day, as well as cross the Continental Divide, which has never happened before.
So over the past few years, what do you think has been the biggest change that you've seen?
We've seen just the more prevalence of large destructive fires, mega fires. We've seen more home loss and resource devastation. That's led to rising insurance premiums and loss of coverage from some. We've seen threats to our power grid and ongoing impacts to our roadways, and which have interrupted interstate commerce and affected watersheds and led to a loss of habitat across ecosystems in Colorado.
Yeah, it's been devastating. How does the smoke from other Western fires impact Colorado's climate?
Well, it certainly impacts our quality of life, sort of spending the summer in this endless smoky area of air quality concerns. But, carbon dioxide emissions and ozone impacts can center around smoke, and there's huge buildup of fuels in our wildlands. We'll keep this trend moving into the future with more intense fires and longer duration of smoke.
So what do you think that this is going to look like down the road? Do you think that this is going to continue to get worse?
I think it could. We've heard it said before, it's parts of the state we're moving away from a fire season and towards a fire year. It's a hotter, drier, longer period. And during that period, we're putting more of a drain on resources. So the boots on the ground are spread thinner, and that can lead to a reduction in fire suppression, which can create more mega fires and smoke and home destruction. Unless we begin to live better with fire, give our firefighters what they need for a safe and effective response, and build fire adaptive communities and create resilient landscapes. So I have seen a lot more collaboration and engagement by the public in the past few seasons, because we have that social license that comes from all these large fires. So we hope moving forward, we'll see a lot more mitigation work happening.
What are some things that the public can do to help mitigate fire?
They can take the time to work with their local fire district or folks in their county that can help them to identify wildfire hazards on their property and begin to take steps for mitigation action around their property. Some things as small as cutting the grass or cleaning a gutter can have large impacts on the survivability of their home during a large fire.
All right. Well, we thank you so much for your time and your insight here. Eric Lovgren from Eagle County.